a 7-day live stream from a jail, but of course not a real jail, like probably like a movie set jail or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
One
I
of
was
those
about to say, 'cause that shit was too
Yeah, but so he did a lot. But so I get in the crazy thing is shout out to Top because he did this was like I was like, bro, this is the smartest thing you said ever in your life. He was like, this crazy thing is some kids gonna think this is real, and he's making it look like jail is cool. So the crazy thing is Carlos Miller said the same thing, and people was killing him because Carlos Miller and what's the other Desi Banks, they did a skit maybe about a year or so ago. They did a skit in the jail, but they only did a skit with Kai's in it for 7 days streaming. Is him, NLE Choppa, Druski, and all these people where it's like, but you gotta think about it. Kai Cenats is huge with the kids. So I did see some people and I seen people defending him where it was like, well, y'all don't feel like Orange is the New Black or something like that. That's not pandering, or what somebody was, what is it, the first day after lockup or something like that. I guess it's a dating show where people be dating people who was locked up.
But that's a show.
So, but that's so no, listen to what I'm saying. So that's what people. So somebody who was defending Kai Cenats was saying the same thing. Well, so y'all, it's okay for when the white people do it. It's not glorifying jail. Basically, that's what they were saying. So when he do it, y'all trying to make it seem like he's glorifying jail.
It's a TV show though. It's a big difference. You talking about, just like you said, it's a streaming plat. You on your game, you on your whatever the case may be. So you to watch the Orange is the New Black, you got to get on Netflix or whatever the case may be. If you don't hear nothing about it, you're not tuning into Orange is the New Black.
No, for sure. And you know, the crazy thing is, just because we just brought up Orange is the New Black, you got to think about it. At that time, and this is when bootlegging was still tight, and this is when I was selling hair in the hair salon. So I got hip to Orange is the New Black when I was in there selling hair because I'm like, oh, the bootleg man come in, you need something to watch, because at this time, like, all these podcasts and stuff wasn't out. This was literally still the bootleg era. So you gotta find you some DVDs. So you will sit here and like Netflix wasn't even like, to be honest,
Netflix wasn't.
Netflix and chill wasn't a thing yet. And Netflix, and realistically, the biggest show on Netflix at that time was Orange and the New Black. So that's how you know how big that show was. It was a bootleg man on the DVDs selling the Orange is the New Black. So that's how I ended up. I still didn't know what Netflix was. I didn't know, oh, this was a Netflix original, whatever the case may be. I'm just literally just bought some DVDs. I was Orange, and I literally watched however many seasons the DVD man had at the time. I watched after that. Of course, I didn't never end up like picking back up on it, but I did watch a whole probably like 2 seasons of it. And them seasons, you got to think about it. One thing about a Netflix, John, them episodes be long as hell. So them just be like an hour and some change, and them just be like 10, 15 episodes.
Yeah, but I don't think the generation is watching that.
No, I agree with you. But I guess that would be my only pushback. I didn't like at the time I seen that on Twitter. I didn't just at the time I just was doing other stuff, so I didn't have time. That would be my only pushback. I think the people who grew up watching or even had a chance to watch Orange is the New Black, these was adults. Even if you were younger, like if I was having, let's say if this was 10 years ago, I think I'm still was in my 20s. So what I'm saying? So that age group of people is completely different from a kid who may be on, like you said, on a streaming platform watching Kai or watching NLE Choppa. Because let's be clear, everybody always even joke about NLE Choppa. Boy, you the Disney Channel version of NBA YoungBoy.
I ain't mad at it. I mean,
no, I'm not mad at nothing what they're doing, because the little clips that I've seen, yeah, it's funny. But it is a tricky space if my kid is watching this, because you're making this look extremely too fun. Yeah. Like y'all in there having the time of your life. Like it's just like hilarious.
But then some you see these little posts with me from jail, and they, like I said, this look like you got money. This the only way you can be in this kind of jail. Like you got big screen TVs, y'all got money. Like
no, but listen to what I'm saying. No, but listen to what I'm saying though. But even before let's just think about we talking about. Let's put an age group on this. If we talking about 11-year-old to, let's say 17. I feel like 17 made, especially this group of 17-year-olds, they probably know the difference between real jail and what Kai doing. But let's just say that, let's say 11 to 15 then. Let's even make it a little bit, or 11 to like the green 17, who may really not be sheltered and don't know no better. I can sit here and see where they may look at this and be like, oh, this kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because even if you grew up, if you listen here and say, like, for people who wanted to make that argument about this other movies and TV shows out here, like Life, nigga, Life ain't look like it was fun. Everybody loved that movie. Yeah, that movie was funny, but niggas ain't want to be Martin or goddamn Eddie Murphy. You ain't watch Life and be like, damn, I wouldn't mind going to jail. Nigga, there ain't an episode of Oz that made me be thinking, nigga, Oz made you not want to even think twice about doing whatever until The Wire came out. And then it was just like, oh shit, I might need to get some of this money. These niggas is eating. So it's a little bit different. But the whole thing is, and that's but that's how it was, nigga. When you watch Oz, I don't want no parts of jail. But then you see The Wire and be like, oh, all right, maybe I can try my hand real quick. And hopefully, God willing, I don't gotta never get locked up. But it just happened though. But so that's what I think. But and again, of course, I don't want to put too much of that burden on Kai Cenats because that shouldn't be his job to parent y'all kids. It's his job to make the content, and whoever take the content in, they take it in. And if your kid is indulging in with Kai Cenats content, then that's your job as a parent to explain to them, hey, this is a fake drill. This is him just doing his streaming in a different place. These people in here are famous. NLE Choppa's a rapper. You should know that. Druski, hey, and shout out to Druski. Nigga, this nigga's on every gap. Dog, I mean, of course, because I be betting, so I be streaming a bunch of the games. So this man, that goddamn Samsung commercial, he's literally on that nigga's on every goddamn game Google. With like, oh, was that a Google Pixel phone? Nigga, that phone looked tight, and then two, nigga, I'm talking about, that commercial gotta come on at least 30 times a game. And then they got like different little parts of it. It's him and Taylor Rooks and Richard Jefferson. It's him and fucking whoever. Like, no, that phone.
It's not the same outdoor one, right? It's a new one.
Oh, not the Jones. No, not with him and the big white dude that don't speak. No. This is a brand new Jones. I think Jimmy Butler in the commercial with him. Yeah, it's a brand new Jones. Like, dog. But I'm like, dog. If I ain't have a new phone, that commercial, as much as they play with me, especially with the little voice Jones where you can clear the background. I was like, damn, this kind of fire for if you was doing content and you want to isolate your sound and your voice, and it's literally in that commercial. It's like you hear all the noise in the background, and then he pressed a little button, and then it isolate all the background noise. I'm like, damn, that's low key fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. So shout outs to Druski. He is murking it, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, and of course, what's so crazy? I guess even when going back to the Carlos Miller thing is like, and I guess you can kind of tie that back into a comment, just comparing like him to Druski. When we even do the comparison of like the Ice Spice and the Sexy Reds. It's just so crazy how like y'all both can be famous or you both can be popular in the same community, but how like somebody can reach a different audience. Like Druski is like
the label commercial.
Yeah, super commercial. The mainstream person. Like he is the main. Like, is Druski funnier than DC Young Fly or Carlos or Chico Bean? Probably not. I'm saying no, but he is mainstream success and clean cut. Like with these goddamn these big companies are happy and willing to be like, oh, this is the cool, funny black guy. This is the fat Kevin Hart. Let's give him all these commercials. Let's give him, like he is the clean. Let's give him these looks.
It's kind of hard though. Because I feel like you put yourself, and that's why I say, and don't want to sound like the old person, but you also got to choose your path when you first starting out, because I feel like DC Young Fly probably could be that same way, but I got to clean up too much. You got the face tats, you got all that. I got to clean up too much.
And what's so funny? And just real quick, just pause, just because what you said, and that was the thing that Wayne told Drake: don't ever tat your face. And Wayne told Drake, I remember that like early in Drake's career, and I remember that was like, and Wayne told him that on camera, like, nigga, you can do everything I can't do because I got all these tattoos. Like even Wayne still adding face tattoos right now, like, which is crazy. But he told Drake, like, you clean, keep your look that clean because you can get other money that I can't get. And don't get it twisted. And you see, and just to go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I did want to, because what you said, that is a valid point with the face tattoo things. And I just remember Wayne saying
I think that's probably what makes it more easier and more appealing for Druski. Clean, you know what I'm saying? Like I can just put him, he got a shirt on. You can't say his arm tattoos and all that, but he's a clean image. I could use him. And I feel like both of them are probably in the same, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like all of them, I just feel like they didn't want to do the
stuff that Druski wanted to do, yeah, for sure. And I do, like I said, and I do always just wonder that though, just sometimes, like, and I thought about that one just like really while we was right here. I'm like, damn, it is crazy how like,
because I've been watching the little Celebrity Square joint.
I mean, of course, I haven't, because I just been so geeked into the bet and stuff. I just been really been watching the games. And man, shout out to, I ain't gonna shout out the app that I be using, but God, man, that should be clutch when it comes just to watching them games. Because and the crazy thing is, I don't want to sit here and like, let me say, recommend gambling to people, because a lot of people do it. Don't get it twisted. I think that's the only reason why something that even makes it a lot more comfortable for me to talk about sports, where I know for women, it may not necessarily be a turn off, because I be seeing way more women posting like their parlays and stuff than I even see dudes. I'm talking about actually be hitting. And don't get it twisted. I know some of them probably be betting, be buying into, like, I know it's like little discourse with people who be like professional gamblers. They be selling their picks every day, and people just literally mirror copy their jumps. One thing I will recommend, just so we won't, because I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I will recommend to people something that I got to learn too. I understand, I know how good those, when you first open your betting apps, how good it looks to sit here and just take whatever they give you, because the number be so low that you could put $5 and make 500. Oh, do your own parlays. If you are